the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a stunner. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Boom.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shade my smile.
Alright, today is October 24th, 2021. It's 4:51 a.m. I don't know, the house is quiet. I was up, I was like, let me record some stuff, even if I don't edit them today, but at least let me take advantage of the quietness. Last night I put out a video, and I see a lot of you watched it. Okay, 1,407 subscribers. I think that's the same amount as yesterday. I'm not sure, but any new subscribers, welcome. And by the way, I have a backup channel. I hope you guys could go over there and subscribe. I think I have like 930 plus subscribers, so I need some of you to go there and subscribe so I can monitor that channel. I already have the amount of views that is required. And sometime when I have an issue where I cannot show certain things on this channel, this is my main channel. Alright, when YouTube decided to limit some stuff with my videos, I just throw it on my other channel. So go subscribe to ABUSIVE Team Sussex. Alright, so yeah, a lot of you watched the last night video. That was this one. So 423 views. And the main one, which I usually put in the morning, only 410 people watched it. Alright, but anyway, let's go on Twitter. Let's see what's going on.
Nothing of the future left for you, and to ignore the
Okay, let's see here. Some stuff that I left from yesterday because I didn't want the other video to be too long where I cannot finish edit it. So I left some stuff out. Alright, so this is it. Okay, first tweet. Yeah, all those KP fans and trolls are abusive too. That's why they abuse her online and hate her influence. They don't want their own victims to escape them either. Alright, so she retweeted that. I'm surprised there's no squad who saw it because she usually have some awesome response to some tweets with meaning, with understanding and reasonable, well thought things here. So she retweeted this. Okay, Dr. Jessica Taylor, as a psychologist, as someone who specializes in trauma, as someone who can pick out what people are not saying, and as someone who can see abusive family dynamics, anything playing out around Meghan is deliberate and designed to destroy her because she is a whistleblower. Alright, let's go into it. Okay, so I just read this. So that's a thread. So many women will relate to this. She is the whistleblower in her family. She is the whistleblower in his family. Okay, she point out when something is wrong, oppressive, abusive, or harmful, and then she is attacked for it, vilified, and positioned as the abuser. Okay, that makes sense. She is an authentic speaker surrounded by power-hungry narcissists. This is exactly what happens to thousands of women when they try to speak out and then get away from their abusive families. Notice the language, quote, cut off, end quote. This is commonly used with victim walk away. The families tend to reframe the woman as the problem, claim they have no idea why she cut them off. Okay, that's the father right now, TM, and then Darvo hard. I think Darvo, DARVO, acronym, stand for deny, attack, and reverse victim and offender. I'll look it up to make sure, but I think that's what it stands for. They play the victim to anyone who will listen and start suggesting there is something wrong with her, that she is a liar, she's manipulative, etc. Okay, abusive families can have been allowed to propagate that culture for decades and often several generations. Really struggle with women who stopped the cycle and said, "Why? Hang on a minute. You can't treat me like this. I'm out of here." Okay, it breaks so many unwritten rules. Okay, that's what Harry decided to do and stop the cycle because his father had some issues with the way the royal family is running, and he's like, "Why should I, let my child go to the pain that you went through?" So Harry decided to stop that cycle because he himself went through that pain. Alright, so that's the way I see this part here. This is going to be one of those threads that is relatable to so many women. She might be rich and successful, but that doesn't mean there isn't abuse around her or impacting her. Her success and her intellect will be one of the things that pisses her family off most. As far as I'm concerned, the people that matter to Meghan, alright, she's alright. That's Miss Doria. And that's the woman who raised her. But the other one who had I don't know how they were raised or how they were structured in life, because this is not the same structure that Meghan had. Because for them to add to her misery, it's in pain. It's insane, especially the sister, to know that her half sister is going through so much. Instead of backing her up, she add to it. All right, these people, the only thing that they see is money anyway. All right, Meghan saw the money and said, "No, I'm not gonna risk my health for money and those kind of stupidity that people take so dear to them." But her health, her well-being, and her happiness meant much more than just a few bucks. Okay, and look at it. She was doing all of the work that we've seen so far. I'm pretty sure there's much more we haven't seen. When she was in the UK, she wasn't even getting paid for it. Okay, everyone knows that women escape abusive families and actually do well in life. Their families vilify them 10 times harder. Okay, they work so hard to justify how horrible and evil she is. Okay, then often come out with all this butter won't melt narrative. That's a good thing. Butter wouldn't melt narrative about themselves too. Okay, look at the way her dad talks about her. Look at this. You see? Yeah, and then he's saying, I didn't show his thing. I kept on putting it back, and now it's irrelevant. I don't even think I'm going to show some of the stuff that he was saying. Is that he's coming out. He doesn't even know why Meghan won't accept him. And you tell me all this nonsense he went out and spew on national television. You expect her to let you in her house with her kid where she was trying to protect? And then most likely, if she let him in, he's going to leak information again. So this is someone you cannot be trusted. You can understand why Meghan is like that. Okay? I mean, I don't know what's going on in the background, but at least on the surface, I agree with Meghan. Okay? Quote, I have no idea why she cut us all off. We just want to see the kids. We don't... Okay? She's quoting, I guess, the father. Because... I didn't show you the thing here. We don't know what we've done wrong. I'm such a good dad. Okay, that's the father. It's all such a tragedy. All right, end quote. Fucking heard that a million times from families of escaped women. Okay, she has all this to contend with plus racism. Not only does she have to try to cope with her own family dynamics, but she married into another abusive family with a lot of history of ignoring and gaslighting women, and she's mixed race and she won't toe the line. She represents so much of what Diana was too, like duh, and 10 times more. She was also another rule breaker, that is true, in the family. Too much to say, too many ideas, said and did too much, cared too much. Okay, when you exist in families like this, you are strictly kept in line with family culture, or you leave. Okay, she has 1.3 thousand like, 200 retweet, 33 comment. I'm gonna read some of them. Let's see here. Meghan's fundamental mistake was to not get to know Harry and spend more time as a couple before starting family. Nah, not really. Not really, because I think, and I've said this before, I think the time where so many of us did not get to know, did not know they were dating, I think they hit the mark already. Because if both of them were honest with each other from the get-go and they see each other and the real authentic self, I think that's good enough. There's some people who, on the first date, they already know. Like I'm saying things, that's them actually. But time will tell, okay? Time will tell. So far, they've been married for like 3 or 4 years now? Because they did the way that they were trying to break them up. They were saying they give them a year and then it move on to 2 years, and each time they keep on moving the goalposts. But I think they have it the right way. They already knew, and I think the work is the main thing here is the work, the kind of work that they like to do for fun. Okay, that's the main thing here, for fun, without even worrying about how much time they spend doing the work. This is what another thing that really bond them. And I think also Harry knows the kind of family that he wants. I don't think he's going anywhere. Look how much he gave up. Okay, look how much he gave up, the life that he grew up in, and then to know that this is the woman that I want, and then all of a sudden, and all the things that I thought about my family is not what it is. They bang, they head together to trash her and all of that, and then she's not the type of person that I've seen her. And then look at this. I mean, just go back to some of my old videos. They tried to get dirt out, about Meghan. They didn't get anything. So they got a perfect person. I don't usually say that. But there's no perfect person. But at least the type of information they wanted in the background of Meghan, they didn't get that. So Harry is fine. I don't know where this person is coming from. Okay, Meghan's fundamental mistake, okay, was not to get to know Harry and spend more time as a couple before starting family. No, that is fine. I think they got this under the thing here. All right, independent woman in her mid 30s versus difficult environment. If you're unprepared, huge strain on both of them. I don't know. I want to agree with her, but I don't feel that much more being with her. All right, let me see. Being together for 18 months before getting engaged isn't long enough for you. Okay, there's somebody here. Okay, would you rather they date for 10 years That is true. That's the brother for 10 years before getting married. Her fundamental mistakes, continue blaming the victim. I'm like, I want to believe her, but it's not really that much. This person here. Because I think they got to know each other well enough. Well enough. Okay? Because it's when the paparazzi get to know it and then they try to change the narrative. That's the thing here. They try to make people believe otherwise, okay, as what she is. But she's not exactly what. She's none of the thing that they say she is. And this is why Harry already said, you know, I've made a lot of mistakes in my life, but this one, he knows he got it right.
The decision that I have made for my wife and I to step back is not one I made lightly. It was so many months of talks after so many years of challenges. And I know I haven't always gotten it right, but as far as this goes, there really was no other option.
All right, when he was going out, it's like, no, this is not the person that they make you think she is. All right, I got the right person that I think I want to be with. All right, Harry said it all already. All right, but, you know, yes, it's a bit quick for some people, but I think they hit everything on the nail before going. They were honest with each other. He got to know her friends around her. There's no toxicity around her. So Harry was fine. He was like, nope, that's the woman. That's it. I'm not even going to go in that. This one already respond to exactly how I feel. All right, let's see here. Okay, that statement is totally trash. All the blame laid at the victim's feet. Then worry. Okay, Harry asked Meghan to marry him. Then his family abused and gaslight her. Then Keane married after 10 years and still got cheated on and was not as successful as Meghan in the pact of her work. But. That is true. Okay, agreed. Backend, this is a different tweet. That's not associated with that. Okay, so she's responding to that, the main thread that I started. Okay, agreed. Buckingham Palace made a statement intended to further abuse, psychological torment Meghan. They refused to acknowledge racism even as they launched an investigation into alleged bullying. The royal family is sick. Please, everyone condemn their statement. That is true. This is why I like the squad, because sometimes I forgot some stuff as I'm recording. So this is true. All right. Okay, that's from the Royal Communication. Okay, the whole family is saddened to learn the full extent of how challenging the last few years has been for Harry and Meghan. And little did we know, they were the one who... I'm telling you, these people love to stay in the background. They were the one who were gaslighting, you know, putting information to the tabloid.
Actually address the fact that much of the negativity towards the couple is coming from within the royal family. The royal family and staff of the royal family are the ones that are very often leaking these stories to the press.
Okay, the issues raised, particularly that of race, are concerning. While some collection may vary, they are taken very seriously and will be addressed by the family privately. All of a sudden, this is private. Alright. Okay, Harry, Meghan, and Archie will always be much loved family members. And alright, let's see here. Okay, statement for Buckingham Palace following allegation in the Times. We are clearly very concerned about allegation in the Times following claims made by former staff of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Accordingly, our HR team, Human Resources team, will look into the circumstances outlined in the article. Members of staff involved at the time, including those who have left the household, will be invited to participate to see if lessons can be learned. Okay, the royal household has had a dignity at work policy in place for a number of years and does not and will not tolerate bullying or harassment in the workplace. Whatever happened to that? Alright, they claim they're gonna do investigation. I don't even think they even invite Meghan. Because I think they never invite her. It's when Meghan asked her lawyer, that I sort of remember, asked her lawyer, they want to see everything, and then all of a sudden everything is blown out of, I don't know. I don't hear anything about it because they were trying to say some bullshit on top of it. But when Meghan followed up with them and said, yeah, my lawyer wants to see what's going on because I know. Okay, that's Meghan speaking here. I know I didn't bully anybody, so I want to know what is being said about me so I could act accordingly. My goodness. And they were going to smear her furthermore. And this is why they wanted her to stay quiet. So they could do all this BS, okay, on the media. I said all those negativity. All right, let me read this. Whatever is here. Oh my God, more. There's more thing here. Okay, after these three, that's it. Okay, gaslighting 101. Putting both statements side by side really makes the difference in tone, let alone length, noticeable. All right. As a victim of child abuse, I can recognize the sign and pain in Meghan's eye. If any more TV shows, etc., bring her father on to give his side, they are condoning his coercive control. All right. Let's see here. Oh, okay. This is too much. I can't read no more. Oh, okay, just for you guys, I'm reading this. Okay, I'm really struggling at the moment with the discourse surrounding Meghan and her father and her decision to cut him off out of her life. This morning, Good Morning Britain have had him on to give his side, and he just said, quote, if I contact them and they don't get back to me within 30 days, I leak a story to the press. Then after another 30 days, with no contact, I leak another story to the press. And I still haven't heard from her in an hour and 4 years. This is coercive control from a narcissistic. This is abuse. All we've been hearing majority of the time is his side. He's the one who's saying all this BS. And look at this. He lied about the wedding. All right, taking measurement for his clothes, pretending for the tabloid and all of this. So how could you believe somebody like that? All they wanted to do is pen the Marcos together and have them, fight it out on the media. And meanwhile, this thing in the background. And then if everything were to break up, they will be like, their hands are clean. They didn't do anything. Yeah, it was the father against the daughter, this kind of thing. But unfortunately for Meghan, it was a one-sided thing. Meghan and Harry were not playing with their nonsense. All right? Meghan stayed quiet, and it's the father who's doing all the trashing himself. So it was a one-sided thing only. So, yeah. Okay, I made the same decision 2 years ago to cut contact with my own abusive mother, who still after 2 years continues to try and contact me and send me abuse. Okay, I do understand that some people feel sorry for him, that you can't dream of disrespecting your parents like that, but not everyone has the loving relationship that you have with your parents, and I will never want to take that away from you, but this is not the case for lots of people. We haven't had love. We had pain, abuse, fear, and coercive control, so much so that we would prefer to have no parent at all. Okay, I can see the pain in Meghan's eye whenever she is asked about her father. I see there is more to this story than she has told. Obviously, yeah. But from what I've heard from other squads who were saying that even before Meghan met Harry, there were some issues with her and the father, where she was going to pick up letter for the father and all of that. So, and there was a small clip video of her with her friend, and they're talking about it. I showed that in one of my videos. Okay, could have been sometime this month. Yeah, something like that. But I don't need to hear that story to believe and support her. We are allowed to cut contact with toxic, damaging people. As soon as you abuse someone, you lose your privilege of being a part of their life. Conceiving or giving birth to a child does not make you a parent or give you the right to treat that child however you wish. I stand with Meghan and all children of abusive parents. Alright, so with that said, let me go to another tweet. So this goes on for a very long time. It's already 19 minutes. Alright, next tweet. Alright, this are some stuff that I wanted to share with you with the other tweet from last night. And this one you're going to see a couple days later. Alright, so this Vin Diesel walked Meadow Walker down the aisle during her wedding ceremony in place of her late father, Paul Walker. Alright, so the reason I bookmarked this to show you is because I think Vin Diesel is her godfather. So I think this was a perfect example of how he took that role very seriously. He took that role very seriously to walk her goddaughter down the aisle when the father is not there. Alright, this is when she was a baby with, I guess, not baby, toddler with Walker, with Paul Walker. My goodness, alright? And her new hubs kind of look like him. I don't know. My goodness, left her so young. Okay, this one was kind of funny. When Tyrese found out, he wasn't invited. 6 seconds.
Congratulations! Oh.
Oh my God.
All right, let me move on to the next one. That was that, okay? There's more comment under it, but the main reason it was supposed to be with the other video, but no, I left it out. Okay, next tweet. A commentator explained why commentary is overrated. This one, the main reason I decided to share that with you is because I know some of you don't like when I comment on some videos that I could easily be flagged for. So this is why I bookmarked this. Let's see here. There was little choice for the columnist, for that was the nature of the medium. Same length once a week, every week, same time every week. Now with the internet, there is little use for the general regular commentator. Expert analysis and commentary is a few clicks away on any emerging topic. A generalist has little or nothing to add. So when I saw that, I was like, that's me. Let's okay, probably depend on the commentator. Personally, I hope I learned something from your blogs, even or maybe especially if something I don't want to hear. I also hope that it helps prevent intellectual laziness. But you guys want to hear the thing. You don't want to hear me saying some nonsense. But I have to do it, okay? And all seriousness, I have to do the commenting. Otherwise, YouTube is going to think that I'm being lazy from creating my own content. Just copy and paste this kind of thing into my videos. Alright, this I did on my last video. Oh, wow. I copied over here also. Alright, so next tweet. I read this prayer on the other video. Next tweet. Oh, I keep on forgetting. One number behind it. Alright, this is the tweet. Alright, so Sussexsquad, we've been eating good. Our people are thriving and relaxing under a tree. We are waiting for the report from Chris on Tuesday. I am enjoying those two getting dragged in every language and time zone. There it is. Okay, I think Baldy is getting dragged. I don't know what he did. I don't know. Could it be? Okay, I really don't know what he did because I'm not really following them to know what's going on. Okay, this life I can't key. Okay, I can see. Okay, this life I can see myself. Oh, allow me to flex. Okay, sis, where have you been? I noticed that you haven't been active. Are you okay? All right, who's this? All right, so that's a squaddy. Okay, beloved daughter. Okay, she's an expert. All right, let's see here. This is the squad. They know when they haven't seen you. My goodness, I don't know. I don't follow her for me to know. So, okay, that's a little conversation that could go on DM, but okay. I'm jealous. Wish it was me sitting there with that water pouring down. Okay, like that. The man is relaxing and enjoying his meat. Okay. The drag fest continue. All right, so there's some screenshot here, so at least we'll get to see what's going on. Not attending any more rallies for murdered women anymore. Great PR exercise after the Harry and Meghan interview. Okay, that was when I was finally done with Middleton, when she showed up at the Virgil without a mask, quote, laying daffodils, end quote, then hijacking Philip's funeral with that pose photo in the car. Dear God. Oh my goodness, when was that? What? Okay, when it's screenshot like this, even though it said 24 hours ago or 1 day ago, it doesn't matter unless if I see the exact date. Okay, it could be any time because it's just the time that this person took that screenshot. You know, I hate to say this, the thing is that this is what happens when you don't know or you're not thinking for yourself. They're making her do all those foolishness and she's not saying no. In my humble opinion, I think she just wants to fit in, but instead they're making her look like a fool. If she had put her foot down and said, no, I'm not going to do this or that or whatever, but then again, will she be able to handle what Meghan went through if she refused to do or go along with them? So all this is the firm who's making her do it. I hate to say it, but this is what I believe. But because she wants to fit in, she can't say no to them. That's the problem. And then, I'm repeating myself here, if she is able to say no to the firm, will she be able to handle what Meghan went through? Or Princess Diana, for instance, also. All right, that's what I think. Okay, let's see here. Okay, Kate is oh my God, they're dragging her. Kate is the laziest and least impressive person ever to marry into the family. Look at her 7 years Oh my God. Look at her 7-year stretch between uni and marriage, a desert of achievement. For 10 years, she has done a fraction of the engagement that others decades older than her have done. Her only achievement since university is dieting. Oh my God. And giving birth, I guess. All that education wasted. She has done absolutely nothing with her life on her own initiative. She doesn't have a single skill and is trained for nothing. Oh my God. She's been as sheltered and hidden away from society as someone who's slow. Okay, now I sort of remember. Are they dragging them because of that photo? They're going on vacation or something? I didn't share that picture. Okay, if I share it, I'm probably gonna blur it out because the kids are there. Okay, frankly, I think her abject laziness and determination to be underweight make her a disgrace. I think her parents must have spoiled her rotten, and it really shows. Oh my goodness. All right, there's more. Okay, why should taxpayers pay for their trips? Yep, that has to do with the trip that I saw yesterday. I didn't show it on that last night video. Alright, so that's the one I show on Saturday night, October 23rd. Alright, this one you're gonna see like a week later. Let's see. Wait, wasn't he lecturing is about climate change this week? Alright, so yeah, that was about this. They be dragging her. Okay, this is so soothing to me, laughing my ass off. His faucet feels like a waterfall and he's got a full course meal. I'm not mad at all. Alright, unbothered. So true all week long, and I'm ready for next week. That's how the squad do it. Another word, let's say when Meghan was in the UK, all right, they were having, not the squad here, when Meghan was in the UK with the royal family, with Harry and stuff like that. This is how the royal family was, the haters was enjoying, okay, having fun and all of that. Meanwhile, the squad were doing the work, were fighting, saying no, this is not the way Meghan is. That's not Tina and Michelle and all of the squad is, okay. And then now this is the squad who's enjoying their labor, all right? Because now people are seeing the laziness of the other royals for what they are. Because now our hard work is cultivating to show exactly, because they don't have Meghan to bash on, to pretend that they're doing something, all right? Because in last night video, one of the things that happened is that, from what I read from one of the tweets, is that the tabloid says something, all right, says something about the royal family, and then all of a sudden Cambridge came out taking a photo app going to the airport and all of that, and this is why they're being dragged now. Okay, the man is leaving, I'm jealous. Okay, that's the original tweet where the guy is sitting under the water. Okay, the case says I'm enjoying the shit handed to them. When Kama is serving her dishes to the deserving, it can be such a satisfying thing to watch. 100% bullseye. Girl, we have been blessed. Alright, there's the laugh. Where did you get this? Where is this from? Okay, tap. Alright, so that's that. Let's see here. It's 30 minutes. Next tweet. Alright. Next tweet. It's the dessert of achievement for me. They're retweeting over other things here. Alright, so before I go, is that a thread? Yeah, that's from somebody. Let me read the thing here. Okay, I forgot what I did. I responded, OMG. Okay, right. Okay, so I read the comment. Let's read that. Okay, Kate is the laziest. Okay, I just read that and the other one. Kate is the laziest and least impressive person ever to marry into the family. Look at her 7-year stretch. Okay, I just read that on the other tweet. Alright, so I didn't see this for me and I bookmarked it twice. And there's me responded to it. OMG, they really trashed her. Alright, so next tweet. This is why sometimes when I read the first few ones and I move on, there it is. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to blur this because the picture of the kids are in it. Okay, they went on holiday on Thursday, same exact day the Queen came out of hospital. Heartless, Lazy Bridge, Duke and Duchess of Doolittle. Alright, so there's the picture of them going at the airport being dragged off. Alright, so I'm gonna blur it. I'm sorry about that. Alright, there's the response here. Optics. Okay, and they still can't live without that nanny. They're trying to copy the Sussexes so bad, yet they still have to have someone doing all the work with them. Alright, so that's to comment under here. Okay, I don't know. That's shaking my head. Okay, well, Willie was disappointed that he wasn't any closer to becoming king. Remember, he stayed on vacation after Prince Charles announced he had COVID. The only time we'll see Will at Buckingham is when it's his coronation. I'm sure Harry video chatted his grandmother though. It's not always the kids and grandkids who live closest to you that are the ones closest to you, and I'm sure many seniors can attest to that truth. Yeah, that's true. Alright, Holiday from What? Featuring with back to camera is one of their nannies as questions also raised regarding exactly for which season are we dressing. Okay, wearing ugly outfits to premieres and award ceremonies while waving and pretending they don't loathe one another is exhausting work. That's what happened when you're doing you're copying people. It's a lot of work to copy people. Alright, and to pretend that it's your original. Alright, wait a minute. Did they not just come back from holiday last month or 2 months ago? I must have misread that since I don't have that much interest in the rest of the royal family. I appreciate school system are different from the US, but are the kids' school on holiday as well? Let's see here. That's a good question. It's half term. Okay, what does half term mean? And that's literally 5 days off school. Someone with serious work to get on with cannot swing off again just after 4 weeks since their last holiday is crazy. Okay, who I can tell George and Charlotte are gonna be those kids whose grades will have to be padded. Kids already BFFs with their preschool teachers and set her up with some random baron. What? I don't follow them for me to know that. That's how they'll buy their kids grades each year. What? Okay, oh no, so it will be accurate. I'm telling you, you learn a lot from those reading those tweets. Okay, oh no, and that's how I started sharing with you. I was like, those juicy things in the comment section, it's unbelievable. I gotta share some of this. Alright, that's the same way I found out about what's that thing? What is it? Arden production, and that's how I know that what is it? The other one had a miscarriage when she was pregnant. Sophie had miscarriage. It's through Twitter. Okay, I wasn't when I told people I didn't know about it, people said, "Oh, I should have known." Should have known what? I wasn't following them for me to know, but reading the comments on the tweet tells me now I know, and I went to look for it, and I found out it was true. Alright, so when people tell you they don't know, that doesn't mean that they weren't following the same way as you were. Because there's some people who fixated in the royal family. They know every ins and out about the royal family. I wasn't. Okay. Let me see. That was me at the beginning of this channel. Starting sharing stuff about the Sussexes. I didn't know. Okay. How am I supposed to know if I wasn't following them? Twitter let me know. And through that, I create like 2 or 3 videos about it. Let's see here. Oh no, so won't be accurate to say they are recycling Elizabeth and Charlie's mistake and raising their kids. That's the slap in the face. Lesson or blinded, obviously, but none have been learned. Harry did, but these two, especially William, yep. How else did Will pass his A levels, and how else did Carol get Kate into both Edinburgh and St Andrews? Kate was away for 62 days. That's why people said she must be pregnant. They only ever show up for PR. Alright, let me move on. I'm sorry I'm not showing the picture. Alright, the kids are in it. I don't like to get kids involved in it. Okay, oh my god, I forgot. There's another one with the kids. I'm gonna blur everything here because there's a lot of work when I'm editing to blur them. Okay, it looks like William and Kate are going out town for a vacation. I don't see Louis in these photos, but the article indicate the holiday is with their 3 children. When I looked at it closer, he was there. Let me see if I could pick the only picture that showed it. I think it was that one. Alright, never mind. But I'll read this anyway. Prince William has been spotted outside the Windsor suite at Heathrow along with his wife, the Duchess of Cambridge, and their 3 children. The royal were driven to the airport by Prince William and a blacked out Audi closely escorted by security. Oh my goodness. All I'm thinking is the money for all of this, spending for all of this nonsense PR thing. Alright, it's not clear where they were traveling to for the holiday, which come after the Queen spent a night in hospital earlier this week. The exclusive lounge is located inside Heathrow Terminal 5 and is reserved for the royal family and other high-profile celebrities, with one 3-hour stay close to... What? With one 3-hour stay costing £3,673. Are you effing kidding me? For 1 hour? What in the name? I didn't read this last time. Let me see if there's other thing. Alright, so I'll blur all these pictures out. What in the name? Phew. Alright, there's more picture of them. Okay, I assume these are not pre-planned photos, and them due to the picture quality and the Cambridge's nanny being featured prominently in the photo. I imagine the palace will call this paper to have these pictures removed as they've done in the past. We'll see. Alright, so she's still showing the pictures. Alright, so it become a thread. Oh my god, editing is gonna be a headache to to, how do you say that, to blur. Okay, looks like Prince Louis is in one of the photos on the Express website. Screenshot source. Okay, there's this. The caption says the photo we're taking on Thursday. Okay, so they were talking about it on Saturday, yesterday. Alright, the day the Queen got out of the hospital. Interesting. There's the Louis is somewhere here. The car is blocking him, and there's the nanny, and there's Louis right there. The photos appear to have been picked up by Mail Online, Express on the Scottish Sun. When I click on the one for the Scottish Sun, it said, quote, page unavailable. Alright, so they already removed it. Alright, so let me read some of the comments now. Okay, update, the article has been removed from Mail Online. The Scottish Sun still says, quote, page unavailable, and quote, my London has the article without the photos. Wales Online and Express still have the photos. I'm telling you, the squad, when they see something, they automatically take screenshot, because they know once they start shredding the pictures apart, they know they're gonna remove it. And this is what happened here. Alright, let's see here. The thing has been removed. Mail Online has article without the picture. Wells Online and Express still have the photos. Hello has the article but without the photos. Okay, so there's that. I'm not gonna click on it. Alright, update, Mail Online took the article down and we reported another one. This one has 0 comment now. Okay, so they replace it with something else. Okay, the article, okay, that's that. I'm not gonna click on it. Again, they put another picture. Oh my god, they didn't think until the squad come across it and shred the picture apart. Shred the article apart, and then they decided to take it down and put a different picture. What's curious is that normally the media won't even think about running an unauthorized photo of the Cambridges due to the invisible contract. So I wonder if the argument is that people to whom William recently gave an exclusive let that cat out of the bag. Alright, so I'm gonna blur some pictures. I'm sorry. Alright, it's the kids. Alright, interesting. Okay, oh, so that's more of the thread. Interesting. I'm so glad you noticed this. I saw the headline, click on it, and got whatever this message is. They knew they've been, okay, they be seen at Heathrow, Future Futures. They probably leaked so everyone sees they fly commercial, and then demanded be taken down so they look like they're all about privacy. That's the rolling eye. Okay, that's that. The page is taken down. This one I'm gonna show because the other one has the kids. I don't want to get the kids involved. Their parents are doing stupidity, so that's a different story, but the kids are not part of it. Hopefully when they grow up they'll learn. I don't know, they learned from Harry. Okay, update, Express has removed the photo from the body of the article, but one of the photo is still showing up in the link image. Alright, the squad still looking, they're investigating, and until somebody probably forgot to remove one picture. Alright, so okay, I'm so glad you noticed this. I saw the headline, click on it, and got whatever the message is. They knew they'd be seen at Heathrow, Future Future. They probably, okay, that's the one I just read. Okay, about the privacy. Alright, it's okay. I think now this is the comment here. It's odd that they are seen at the entrance who said they are flying commercial. That is true. That is true. The private jet probably inside, but they are at the airport. That's very true. All right, let's see. I'll believe the flight commercial when Joe Blogg and the same aircraft post pics they took of the royals on their flight. Celebrities are often photographed on flight by friends, where a discount Veldemar and Mumbles McButton's friend pic on social media. All right. Old Mustico Hoy with the baby at home with a lower level nanny. They are so cagey about their holiday. I love that. They've been caught this time. Okay, Louis is there, just further left than the photo shows. Yeah, I did see him. I love that they're flying with a commercial airline. Okay, Louis is there. He's in another picture. He could be in the car seat already, but it's a school break. Okay, with grandma in hospital, despicable. Out of the hospital and perfectly fine. Okay, just imagine if the Sussexes were papped going on a holiday after the Queen spent a night at the hospital. They would be savage for showing no empathy to the poor old granny. Okay, Louis is with them. As always, the attention is on Prince George. Alright, let's see here. Next tweet. Okay, I'm already 43 minutes. I didn't expect this to be a thread. Alright, let's see here. Okay, does the nanny allow to have her own family or she is a spinster? Let's see here. One nanny, I think they're still talking about the picture. Okay. One nanny of ours who is French Norwegian is married and have 2 older kids. The second nanny who is American Norwegian is single. We want them to work with us as family, not strangers. My kids understand Norwegian, French, and English. Family comes to Monaco and visit. Okay, our daughter Nanny was South African because we wanted her to learn Afrikaans and Xhosa. Okay, I'm sorry if I pronounce this one wrong, which is my dialect. And she was also my old primary school teacher. Our housekeeper just retired after 27 years. She was Polish. We raised our kids together. My daughter is fluent in Polish. That's good. Okay, I heard she has no kids. I think I read somewhere she didn't. Okay, I'm thinking they're talking about the nanny who's flying with the Cambridges, because if the kids are on break with school, so why is she flying? I think this is why the conversation is going on here. Okay, that said, okay, I heard she has no kids. I think I read somewhere she didn't. Okay, that said, that's exactly why their former housekeeper quit working for them. She earned £35,000 a year to cook, clean, and shop for Mr. and Mrs. Lazy and their children in Amner Hall, and quit her job after the post became too demanding. She felt she didn't really have a life of her own because she was doing everything. My goodness. Okay, when I was doing babysitting, it was part-time, but they only needed me to just pick up the kid, and then by the time they come from school, they come from work, the parents, all they need to do is, I don't know what they do once they come home, but at least for me, is to make sure the kid is fed, is take a shower, and start his homework, and I will help him with his homework and stuff like that, if he needed help. Alright, that would be sad and cool, especially if she herself has young children. Yep, that they were talking about the nanny. Okay, she may be single, but she has a life. Okay, Spinster, since there's the laughing, since it's them, I suppose they still use that term. Alright, next tweet. Alright, so I'm going over it really quick. It's not an hour yet. I have 2 more after this one. Okay, breaking it down on a cultural level. Okay, this is Montecito Voil. There's no comment, so let's see here. That Meghan will use the status she has now attained both through her acting career and as the Duchess of Sussex to lobby her representative in government is a quintessential American thing to do. Here in America, you can want paid family leave, use your clout to try to achieve it, and not have an ulterior motive. Here it seems as giving back, that's in quote, and taking everything that you've worked so hard for and achieved success in and paying it forward. Here in America, coming from humble roots to arrive at a place of power and influence is considered admirable. It's something to be proud of. Okay, she's talking about the letter that Meghan wrote to the senators. Okay, Senator Representative Pelosi and Schumer. Okay, Meghan, meanwhile, is a modern success story, a mixed-race woman who has charted her own path and is using her now considerable clout to try to make lives better for average working Americans. Far more damning to her compatriot will be if Meghan remained tucked away in her ivory Santa Barbara tower in California and chose to ignore the plight of lesser mortals. Instead, she has spoken out and tried to use her cachet to help others. Okay, that's a perfect way of putting it. It's time for the British tabloid to understand that America fought a war and won its independence from Britain in the 1700s. Meghan, like so many other self-made Americans, is not going to give up that independence to appease the British hoi polloi, nor should she, like it or not. She is the Duchess of Sussex, so why not use her royal station and her royal stationery to help 21st century Americans gain some independence in the family home? Oh, that's from NBC. Wow. Put this out. That's from, I guess, from somewhere. How do you call this? From somewhere from a paper, maybe? And then she decided to share it here. Okay? Because I see the symbol of the NBC thing. Alright, let's see. Next tweet. KP is not amused with this. That's that. Spread it like wildfire. Credit Pig and Cholani. Let's see here. 51 seconds. Oh, I did see it. It was really funny. Okay.
Moving forwards, you and I can start to show a bit more PDA.
It's so funny.
The people like that thing that Meg did. Rubbing her hand on Harry's back.
Oh? Like this?
It's in October 2021.
And hug the people?
No, alright.
Yes, you can.
Oh my god. The squad are crazy. How crazy funny. Okay, there it is. Just like that. Bam.
And give some interviews?
Oh my god. Why I'm speaking out now.
Maybe we can start a YouTube channel.
To YouTube live. I did a little last time. We just predict the future.
Moving forwards, you and I can start to show a bit more PDA.
Okay, it's starting all over again. Okay, so, oh my god, I was laughing when I first saw it. Okay, yes, it did. Okay, it looked like they knew the copy and paste standard of operating. Okay, laughing. What's next? I did LOL. Okay, isn't that also why they are coming to America? Gladly. How can they not be amused when they literally did a copy and paste? They're mad because they got found out. Alright, next tweet. Alright. Let's see this one. Almost done. Okay. Attention everyone. Ginger ale. Okay, this is completely off of the thing here. Ginger ale is not medicine. I'm gonna tell my mommy LOL. It's weird though. Alright, now I'm being a little bit serious here. The first one, it was being silly. It's weird though. There are times when I'm sick, my stomach can accept certain things. It doesn't really have to be ginger ale per se. Depends on how I'm feeling at the time. Ginger ale almost always the go-to when I'm not well. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes when you feel like you want to throw up or something, for some reason, it usually hits certain spots. It's not a cure. This is not to say it's a cure, but it usually makes the body feel somewhat a little bit different. All right, shows how much you know. All right, let's see. There's 4 comments. Okay, what is that? Right, that's the medicine for tummy troubles. Okay, works every time. Yep, that's the squad who come over. Okay, well, it makes me feel a whole lot better. Sometimes it's not only medicine that can make you feel better. Okay, she needs to behave. Meanwhile, I will continue my self-medicating. Yep, that's that. So they were getting on her. There's more comment, but I thought that was kind of funny when I came across it. Next tweet. Alright, Meghan Markle letter to Pelosi and Schumer backing pay leave exposes a class divide. Huh. I'm surprised. Oh, that's probably from there. There's NBC News that they got from that tweet prior to the other one was from. Alright, so I'm 50 minutes something. Let me check my notification before I do a prayer. See here. I didn't go to the article, alright, because I didn't want to spend more time on it. There's no comment. Okay, I'm so sorry to say this right now. Okay, that someone who was talking about this, alright, regarding the Earthshot thing here. Okay, that let's go into that. All right, Okay, and was that copy and eggs are actually starting to scare me. Alright, so that's them doing the copy and paste kind of thing here, and there's me responding, I'm sorry to say this, why now? In other words, why are you scared now? I'm no longer afraid but bracing for craziness. Well, last weekend this scares the shit out of me. My prediction came reality. I posted my shocker in the comment of this tweet. Alright, so some people responded. Let me show you what I'm talking about, and then I'll come to that. Alright, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I posted. It reminds me of a thumbnail I did for one of my videos. This is scary. Alright, that's me putting the storm is coming. Alright, I think I've shared this with you before, and now there's some people who responded to this. Okay, it says here, I think when you see it side by side, you know this is so much more. You think things are similar, but then when you realize, no, the exact copy, I'll need to check out your video. And there's the thumbs up. And then I responded to her. Okay, I don't remember what I said in that video. I have no idea what I said in the video. Second, I saw the picture of him. It hits me, my thumbnails. Okay, I'm still stunned by it. How? Of all flags and backgrounds, how? Plus the wording on the thumbnail, so there's my eyes going crazy. How? It's crazy. Alright, so that's that. You know what, let's do a prayer, just because I didn't hit an hour yet, so I don't want to waste time. Prayer for, let's try something new. Prayer for I want something where Meghan will still speak out her voice. How will I put this? Prayer for that. Speak the truth. Okay, I don't know. This is what I'm going for, but I don't know how to word it to get the prayer. Alright, prayer for support of truth. Let's say here, of support of truth. Okay, pray for the truth. Alright, I'm going with what I put here. It's not really what I wanted to say, but I don't know how to word it. Alright, let's see if that goes to, you know, I want something where Meghan could still use her voice for good. Whenever she sees something, the same thing she's been doing since she was 11 or 12 years old. She sees something wrong, she could go ahead and say it. Alright, let's go this one. My mind is saying to do the one right next to it as well. So I'll do both of them. Alright, to satisfy my OCD. Okay, prayer for hard times in life. Oh merciful Lord, I'm facing a tough time. I don't want to lose hope, but it hurts. I'm broken. Do you see me, Lord? Right now, things look so dark. So I cry out to you. I see the impossible peace. Let me let go, oh Lord, all my fears and suffering into your hand. Help me to trust in your will despite the trials and hurt. Cast out the enemies, O Lord. Strike down his influence and lies. My Lord Jesus bled and died for me. May this truth penetrate my heart to heal me and set me free. Grant me the grace of Christ that shines bright in the night, the morning stars rising in your life and glory. I am yours, O Lord, now and the struggle and forever in your glory. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, that didn't really hit the spot for me. It's good, it didn't hit the spot for me. So like I said, let me do the one next to it. Let's see here. Pray. Look at this. I didn't, you know, let me show you the overall thing of it, because it's very small when you see the thumbnails of the picture. You can't really read every single one of them. Even the one that I just read, you can't really see it. But sometimes my instinct said, go to that one instead. So this is what just happened with this one. Alright, prayer, walking in truth. Anoint one, help me to live in truth, to speak it, to know it, and to experience it. Empower me with honesty, especially when it is difficult to execute it. Help me to realize the truth will always set me free, while a lie will always continue to grow. Give me faith, wisdom, and knowledge to execute the truth through every situation I face. In Jesus' name, amen. I think this is it. This is it. This is the perfect prayer. Alright, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. And if you want to support my channel, I have a PayPal link in the description. If it's not working, let me know, because a lot of time this link have been broken. You guys don't tell me it's broken, I will not know, because I don't spend my time going back to see if the link is working. Maybe I should, but I haven't. So let me know if any links either I didn't put, or I say I put, or link is broken. Let me know so I could check them out. All right, so that's it. And I do not have the link for this prayer, by the way. I just go on Google and go on the image and then click whatever popped up. Maybe you could search prayer for support of truth. All right, so maybe the same thing will pop up on your screen. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and thank you for your support.